Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This must be my first video in, blimey, probably a year or so, maybe March last year, something like that. Just been away doing bits and bobs and stuff. The van has changed massively since the last video. Lots of modifications, lots of changes, different layouts, etc. Videos now will become a lot more regular. I'm just getting back into it with video editing and bits and bobs. Just took some time off really from doing any sort of filming or anything really. Got a few things to get done today. We've got a light strip we need to replace here because the other one's green, which have kind of gone off now and it's actually falling off anyway. And the big light bar that we got on the roof is actually faulty and failed, so I've got some little lights to replace that and put in. So right, I'll catch you in a minute. Right, so as I was saying, with the aid of this switch, we've got a full green strip light which runs across the sort of underside of the counter there. It is actually falling off here. Maybe I could glue it back up, but I think, to be honest, I've actually already replaced the one above the sink with a warm white strip, and I've got loads of it left. So I think I'm going to put a new bit in, just because I think it will just look a lot better, and I've kind of gone off the green, to be honest. So just going to pop that out. I've actually brought some of these quick connectors, rather than trying to solder onto this strip light stuff. You can actually get these little connectors which can give you just a positive and a negative, which I can just wire straight back into this bit. So yeah, I shall catch you in a minute. Right, so just to show you quickly what you actually get with these connectors, they're about, I think they're about £2 for 10 on eBay or something like that. But what you end up with is, it's pre-wired with a live and an earth, and if it will focus, you've basically got a little socket that you put the other bit in. So I always go for the tape. I don't know if you can see it, it has like the sort of rubberized coating on it, so you obviously have to cut away that little piece of coating, and then literally, as long as you get the polarity correct, it just slots straight into there. I don't know if you can see there again, it automatically connects onto those connections, and then as you push this down, it actually locks the tape in place, and it should give you a click. Sometimes you have to give it a little bit extra, and you can see it's absolutely rock solid and ready to wire up. A lot easier than trying to solder, and I find the heat you need to do the solder, you end up either melting a bit of the rubber away from this, or maybe damaging one of the LEDs. But this, as you can see, is a lot cleaner, a lot more straightforward, and a lot quicker. What I also do as well is I always find this stuff, although it appears quite sticky to start with, I don't know whether it's 3M or cheap stuff, I'm not really sure, but I always super glue it on, because I always find that once you've fitted it, you get, you know, a little bit of heat in the van, which summertime you would actually get, and you just find it dangling by the time you go to actually make use of it. Okay, so that's that all done. I can't really say I've got rid of the horrible green, because I must have liked it at some point to put it in there, but I'll just show you what it looks like now. I think that's a lot cleaner, it allows a lot more light into the van, plus it now matches the bit up there as well. I've actually still got tons left, so what I actually plan on doing is splicing some into where this bit connects, and actually running a little piece just along here, just to give it a little bit of light here. It won't take 2 minutes to do, so I shall catch up again with you in a minute once I've done that bit. But this bit I think looks 1,000 times better than what it did before. It just matches the rest of the van really. Right, that's that all done. As you can see, I've added an extra bit in underneath that shelf bit there, just to give it a nice little glow by the sink. But as you can see, I'm really happy with that. It does look a lot better. So we've got one at the top there now underneath that shelf, one underneath that little shelf, or whatever you want to call it, down by the sink bit, and then the long one that runs along there. The one that runs along here is via that switch there, and the other ones actually turn on and off directly with the lights that are in the roof, which again are individually switched, but I have just turned those off for a minute just to sort of get the proper effect for the camera. Again, it looks better in person, but I always find with cameras they never really pick up the light properly. But yeah, really happy with that one. So moving on, I shall catch you guys in the next video. As I say, there will be a lot more frequent now coming up, with different projects. I was hoping to get those lights sorted out today, but it's got 400-mile-an-hour winds out here and it's actually raining, so I'm just going to give up with that. I'm not climbing on the roof to do all that in the rain. So I shall catch you in a few days with the next video. Thanks for watching.